Right?
Yeah.
Right, so last week you may have seen, and you should have seen really, I did my final Premier League table prediction, specifically talking about Forest games in particular. I had us finishing fairly comfortably above relegation. So, because it's international break, I need video ideas. So, Rad Dad here came up with the fact that he would just do exactly the same thing essentially. But
in essence, yes, but this is my take on it. Irrespective of where we finish this season, whether we go up or down, I don't want us to go down, obviously. I really don't. But I think we should keep the faith and stick with Stevie Cooper. If we go down, he'll get back up. If we stay up, next season we'll improve even more.
Yes.
That's my take on that.
So, obviously the next game has potential to be one of the most important games of the season, at least right now. Forest versus Wolves. How do you see it going, Dad?
Crucial, absolutely crucial. I'm going for a Forest win. We're at home. It would be difficult. Like Dor said recently, these are all cup finals that's coming up. But this is the so important game. I'm going for a Forest win against Wolves at home because we're at the City Ground.
Leeds United away from home.
Leeds away. I'm going for a draw. We beat them at home. I'm not saying comfortably, but we did beat them at home. I'm going for a draw at Ellen Road.
Away point.
An valuable away point. So far we've got 4 points.
That's the game I think we need to get something from away the most. Because it's a relegation rival.
Yeah.
But Leeds are a very unpredictable team.
Yeah.
They'll beat Wolves 4-2 at the weekend.
I know.
So you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Then we have got away at Aston Villa. I'm sorry to say I don't think we'll win that one. They've got a good team. They're at home. Our away record, as we all know, is absolutely chronic. And then, of course, we've got the home match against Man United. And again, sorry.
Yeah, they've beaten us 8-0 on aggregate this season.
8-0 on aggregate.
Yeah.
Aggregate. So, yeah, that's going to be a Forest loss, unfortunately. I hate saying it. If we got a draw from it, that would be fantastic. It would be like when we drew against Man City, which felt like a victory. Liverpool away, Anfield, they're out for revenge because we beat them 1-0 at home. Although, yeah.
You never know what you're going to get from Liverpool.
You don't know. We could scrape a win. We could even get a win at Anfield, but I'm going to go for a loss at Anfield.
How do you predict a team that loses to Bournemouth, but the week before won 7-0 against Man United?
Man United.
But it's Anfield. We'll get daunted by the stadium. We'll see, it's Jurgen Klopp, it's Salah. Let's just let them
and then our away form will kick in and, yeah, unfortunately we'll lose. But then the next game, Brighton and Hove Albion at home. I'm going to go for a draw.
Ambitious, that is.
Very good. Pardon?
It's ambitious.
It is ambitious, but that's the kind of game I think we could just scrape a draw with that. They are a very good side. They're what, top 6 are they?
Incredibly good side.
Yeah.
FA Cup semi-finalist.
Yeah.
They'll definitely be in the oak for me next season, which would be outstanding to see that from Brighton.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to go with a draw.
But I think we could get a draw. I just don't see us winning that though.
No.
Brentford away, that's arguably even harder because it's away from home.
Forest loss again. I hate saying it, I really do.
But then again, Leicester went there and got a point.
Yeah.
So you don't know. Yeah. They could do. You could get something from
we
that.
do need a shock victory from us at one of these matches, and I think we've got it in us. I really do.
And actually, Brentford, I think maybe on par with Newcastle, have drawn the most games this season, or they're up there. They've only lost 4 times this season, Brentford, and the reason why they're not any higher is because they've drawn quite a lot
of games.
So you never know. We could get something from that based off that logic, but it's still away, and Brentford are a really well-round side. So it's got the makings to be a defeat, but you never know.
You never know, but the absolute crucial one, the one where we're all going to be confident we're going to win, is when Southampton come to us. But they have got James Ward-Prowse.
Outstanding player.
Absolutely outstanding player. But I'm still going to go a Forest victory. 3 golden, valuable points.
Yeah, because this is Southampton. Like, they're either dreadful or they can pull off a draw with Spurs and Man United as well the other week. So
credit to them. Yeah,
they're not at all dead in the water. Yeah,
no,
they're definitely in it.
This is why this relegation battle this season is particularly interesting. Then the trip to Stamford Bridge. sorry to say again, that's going to be a Forest loss.
It would have been a loss anyway, but we're away, so.
We're away, yeah. And then after that, the next Saturday, we're at home to presumably the champions of England by this time, Arsenal.
Probably will be by then.
By the 20th of May, and again a Forest loss. I don't particularly think it will be a heavy defeat, but it will be a loss.
I don't think. We've got a very good record against Arsenal at home, but they're a totally different Arsenal to the two sides that we won against before in recent years. So, yeah, I don't see anything from that.
Then, of course, the final game of the season, 16th of May. Palace. Away to Palace. I'm going to go for a draw with that. Roy Hodgson is just recently taken over Palace.
What an unbelievable...
I think that will play to our advantage.
What a dull appointment.
When you employ Roy. But, that's a draw. So, with the remaining, all these cup final games laid up, I think we're going to get 9 points. Now, that will put us on 32 points by the end of the season. Is that going to be enough to keep us up? I really do hope so. Even if we finish 17th.
Based off how close it is, you never know.
You don't know.
It would probably be one of the lowest points totals ever to survive. But given how close it is at the bottom, you're in 12th at this stage, you've only got 27 points. That's a record.
Sorry, it's 35 points.
35 points.
I
thought that was a bit low.
Yeah, we will finish on 35 points.
That Palace game, they haven't won this year, and yet they're still 12th.
How have they managed to stay 12th?
Like I said before, they're going to tail off 100%.
Right.
Quite a lot.
35 points. Is that going to keep us to 17th or beyond? Yeah. My initial prediction at the start of the season was 10th. Ambitious, I know.
I was 13th.
13th, right. But if you finish 17th, that's a good result for the season. League Cup semi-finalist, 17th in the league.
An incredible year for us.
Yeah.
Against all the odds.
Against all the odds.
We've had to contend with signing players, getting promoted.
Yeah, injuries.
Like we did.
Yeah, injuries. I mean, has Stevie Cooper picked the actual starting 11 that he actually wants since we've been in the Prem?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so our strongest team available. This is obviously not necessarily going to happen at any stage this season. But with everyone fit and firing, if we could pick all the players we have in the squad, this is what we'd go with. And we actually agree entirely with it. I'd go with that entire team. So, shall I say it?
You say it.
In goal, it's a very, very close decision.
It is a close decision.
We have the luxury of having two fantastic keepers, but we've both gone with Dean Henderson.
Yeah.
I love Navas. I think he's a world-class goalkeeper.
A world-class goalkeeper.
He's saved us many times.
Yeah.
But I just think Dino has something about him, and he's much more of a future prospect for us. Well, no,
long-term.
He's not young, is he? But he's going to be a long-term goalkeeper for us, hopefully. Whereas Navas definitely won't. We've got Serge at right back, of course, and Loddy at left back. I don't think we really need to go into too much depth about them two.
That sorts itself out, doesn't it?
Near Carte and Felipe.
In defence,
I would consider Bolly.
I would consider Bolly in place of Niakate.
Yeah, but I think that's the strongest team, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and I know he made that mistake against Newcastle, but he has been away for a while.
It's his first game in ages, though, wasn't it?
First game since August, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Midfield?
Well, there's lots of combinations we could do. We've gone for Danilo.
Yeah.
Yatesy and Cuarte.
Yeah, Yates the captain, obviously. Yeah, I'd go with that completely.
We've got so many options in the midfield,
Yeah.
We've still got Mangala, Scarpa, Shelby, Colback, Broiler as well. Yeah, there's lots of options there.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a bit defensive, that midfield, but we need to keep goals out. And you have the energy in there of Yates, the drive of Yates. Same with Danilo, only a different kind of player. And Cuarte will be a bit more sturdy and defensive.
Yeah, but you can bring subs on, can't you?
Yeah.
Or finishers, as Mr. Cooper calls it. So, up front, who have you got?
In attack, we've got Gibbs-White,
Yeah.
Johnson and Awani.
Yeah, I've got
I think
it.
everyone would probably say that.
So, that's my team, our team, if we can pick players that are fully fit and ready for selection. So,
yeah. That's the video essentially. So I hope you enjoyed this. Obviously a bit of a different style of video, but I hope you have enjoyed it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're getting to 5,000 subscribers, so please help us out. You know, please do that. And yeah, subscribe to Rad Dad for a video once a month, if that.
I've got 80 subscribers. I want to get to 100.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
You Reds.